Happy day, my beautiful people. I hope that you're having a wonderful 2020 so far. Welcome to 10-minute abs. Let's start off with Pilates 100. We're just going to count here. We're going to keep the lower back pushed down into the floor and our knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Lift the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to count to 100. And this is going to get intense. I slowed it down here purposely so that it would be more of a workout. We want to keep those abs and that core engaged this entire time, this entire workout. We do get to a little bit of a lower back workout toward the end, but this is mostly for the abs. The abs and lower back work together, so I like to incorporate them into my core workout. Really engage those abs here. Keep that lower back pressed to the floor. Keep the legs up. You don't want to arch that back. Keep going. You got this. Only a little bit more. You're almost there. And straighten one leg and bend the other and just crunch up. Normally, I would have my leg down a little bit more, space permitting. The lower your leg, your straight leg, the more intense this will be. You're just counting to 10 on each of these. And then we're going to switch to toe touches. Crunches. We're going to crunch up for 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It might be more than 15 here. Keep going. Bend the knees, and we're just going to touch the toes to the earth and bring them back up. Keep your back straight, your lower back to the ground. 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Really keep those abs engaged. Back press down into the floor. Touch the toes. You don't want the knees to be completely bent. You want some space between the heels and the thighs. That makes it a little bit more challenging. And now we're just straightening out the legs and we're pulsing here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way up to 50. You just keep pulsing, keep that lower back into the floor. That really keeps the abs engaged. Now double crunches. Bend the knees at a 90-degree angle and just crunch up toward the knees. Don't ever rest that head onto the ground. Really keep those core muscles engaged. Then we're going to lower the right leg and we're going to keep crunching. And we're going to switch. Keep crunching this whole time. I know your abs are probably on fire by now. And we can rest and do a bridge. Lift those hips up, stretch those abs. Nice. Just take a second to stretch out that back and relax. And now for the real challenge. Stretch the back, sit up, keeping the back straight. I want you to lower slightly and lift your legs up into boat pose. Straighten out your arms and crunch in, crunch in, crunch in. Straightening out the legs every time. Keep the back as straight as possible. The lower the legs, the more challenging this is. Now let's turn onto your belly. We're going to do some work for the lower back. This is important. We're going to start with plank. Just hold. Continue to hold. And now crunch up. up, lifting the hips up to the ceiling. This is tough. Stay on your forearms, keep your back straight, never dipping below, just crunching. Keep the feet in the same spot. This is great for your abs. And now come down into Sphinx pose and stretch the chest forward. That feels really good after that. I apologize that my hands and some of my arms get cut off in this. Lift your, well, it should be your opposite leg with your opposite arm, and then lift both arms and legs off of the ground. Lifting, stay lifted, and up. And now swim. Kicking and swimming. Grab your feet and come into bow pose and stretch your back. Really kick back into those hands with your feet. Come into tabletop, stretch that chest forward. Arch your back like a cat. Try and kiss your belly button. You're tucking the chin and you're coming as far into that pose as possible, and then stretch the back again. And now cat pose. That feels really good. Right arm forward and straight, left leg back, and pulse up. Up, 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 as high as you can get it. Now hold. And let's do the other side. Pulse up, 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 as high as you can go. The higher, the more those muscles are engaged. And now hold. Come down into child's pose and just rest here for a moment. Be thankful for your body, be thankful for your practice. Your body's always there for you. Now come into a kind of tabletop, but without hands, and pulse your head back. If you keep your arms back like I'm doing here, it's even more of a challenge. This is great for your lower back and your bum. If you have weights and you want to use them for an extra challenge, that works too. Just pulsing up. We like to work with the back and the core at the same time because they all keep us, well, every part of us strong. It's really our center, and it helps us to have great posture too, which is very important. Prevents knee, hip injuries, back injuries. Come into a wide-legged child's pose, and I'm resting my head on my hands for a little bit of an extra stretch in my back. Let's really stretch the back out. And we're all done. I hope you have an awesome day. Namaste. please subscribe, watch my next video. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.